Oh, dang it. No, I did that on purpose. So, hi guys, I'm Andrew from 510 Books. I'm going to talk about how to sell loose CD lots on eBay. Have you ever sold loose CD lots on eBay? No? Okay, well, let me explain. Basically, I've been in the bulk reselling business for quite a while. And what I get frequently are lots and lots of CDs, whether they're donations or whether I buy them in bulk, such as in large boxes, usually called on pallets, usually called Gaylord boxes, but huge 4x4x4 foot boxes that can have mixed media in there, DVDs, video games, audiobooks, Gaylords, or sometimes you can even get them as just CDs or just DVDs. But if you have hundreds, if not thousands of CDs that you cannot sell individually on Amazon or eBay for a profit, and you don't have a local sale like myself, or you don't need them for your local sale, then a great way to go, which saves a lot of space, is just pulling the discs out of the cases, tossing the cases and artwork away, and keeping those discs together. And when you have enough, putting them all together as a lot on eBay and selling those, especially if you're going through a lot of CDs, then this is a great way to monetize all of those CDs. I've tried both ways. I've tried selling them with their cases and artwork in different genres and popular artists and all that, and that has worked. But it is easier and simpler to just pull the discs, lot them up, and sell them on eBay. So, a couple things to consider. Let me turn around to this disaster, not really, is the wear. So does it matter? It's hard to see on the, oh, you kind of see it there. See how there's some wear there? Wear there. This one's got tons of wear. So it doesn't matter how much wear the bottom of the disc has, the play side of the disc. Some of them actually are in really great condition. Some of them are in okay condition. Some of them are in terrible condition. That one's pretty bad. That one's bad. That one's bad. But what I do to mitigate that factor is I will put in my listing that the CD wear, the wear to the disc surface varies basically from, you know, none or pristine, brand new looking CDs to lots of wear. And I'll say they're untested, sold as is. And that pretty much covers the bases. Now, are you gonna maybe get somebody who's gonna complain about the condition of the disc? Maybe. But in all the years I've been selling these CD lots on eBay, I think I've only gotten one time where somebody emailed me or messaged me about that. So it doesn't really happen. It hasn't happened in my experience. So as long as you state those things in your description, in your listing, that the condition varies and there's a lot of discs that have lots and lots of wear or have a lot of wear, etc., sold as is, untested, then you should be fine. People know that they're getting a deal in terms of getting, you know, hundreds, if not more, of music CDs for a really low price. So they're expecting, or they're not surprised that there's going to be a lot of wear. So don't worry about that too much. How many should you sell in a lot? Well, that's up to you. Number one, how many you have, how long it takes you to get enough together. If you have a ton coming in, then of course it's not going to be a problem to put a decent lot size together. As an example, I've sold as many as 1,000 loose CDs in a lot, and as little as, well, I've sold maybe like 10 or 20, but that was by genre. But I'll talk about that in a second. But just all different types mixed in, like this one is all different types of music mixed in, maybe like 150 to 200. So this lot right here is 230 CDs. Yes, I counted them, so that I can be exact about it, but that's 230 CDs, which is not that many. I usually do, my last couple lots have been 700, and another one was over 900. So the more you put in there, potentially the more money you'll make, which leads me into an auction. Should you do auction or should you do buy it now? But again, it depends on your situation. If you have a plethora of them, I would say at least do a couple hundred. So this one I did as an auction, 7-day auction. Started it at a penny. It was either I started at 99 cents or I started at $1.99. I can't remember, but it was for 7 days. Usually I do 99 cents. Sometimes I do $1.99. This one sold for $21.55 plus shipping. Of course, always charge shipping. Don't do free shipping. And that's not bad. I sold, I think 700 of them, as much as like 50 bucks. One of those CD lots recently sold for over $70. To me, that's really good money, considering these are loose discs that I'm not going to be able to do anything with, and I'm just making extra money. So if I'm buying Gaylord's pallets of CDs or mixed media, I want to try to make money off of just about everything, if I can, as long as it's not broken or destroyed. Like, of course, don't put CDs in there that are cracked. Hold on. My lights in here started fading. Don't put CDs in there that are cracked, of course, anything like that. They need to be able to, play. So $230 for $21.55 plus shipping. The more the better in general, but you don't want to do too many. So for instance, they can be really heavy. As you know, from a box, let's say a Banker's box of CDs, it's pretty heavy. But even without the cases, it can be heavy. So you get 500, 700, 1,000 CDs. That box is gonna, I think the 900 plus CDs that I did, the box was probably over 35, I think it was over 35, maybe 40 pounds. So it's pretty heavy. The heavier the box is, the more potential issues you're gonna have with the post office. Why? Because they seem to enjoy destroying these heavier boxes. So I would try to maybe keep it to 250 to 500. Again, I just recently did 700 and I also did 900, but the 900 and 700, that was a lot. That was a lot. And one of them that I just sold, I got a message from somebody showing me pictures of how their box arrived. The post office, once again, up to their old handiwork, managed to destroy the box and crack some CDs in there. Actually, those were DVDs, not CDs. But anyway, I would recommend not sending too many. But even when you only send a couple hundred, that can still happen. So something to consider, well, before I get into that, is okay, that's fine. Something to consider also is the box. So this is a box I'm reusing, and I'm writing on the side, fragile media, handle with care, media, please handle with care, fragile media. So I recommend writing those kind of things on the side. You can even put fragile CDs, fragile, whatever it is, because postal inspectors, sometimes when they see a box for media mail, they think it might have something else in there and they're trying to bust you. And they open it up and it's got media, and for whatever reason, they are stressed out or angry or I don't know what, but they don't close the boxes properly. They often even take contents out and don't repackage it correctly. You shouldn't leave any empty space in between the discs. You should either cut the box down and or put in some packing materials. And make sure that those discs are not going to move around very much. Because they're loose discs, you want to pack them tightly so they're not flying around the box. I pack them tightly, either stack them on top of each other or put them in rows across, horizontally, and make sure that they fit tightly so I'm not worrying about them sloshing around and potentially getting broken. Do your best to prevent that kind of thing. Sometimes though, like I said, you take all those precautions and there's nothing much you can do. The other thing that you might wonder is genre. Should I just mix in all the genres like this one? Should I separate genres out? I've done both ways and both ways work. But again, it depends on how much time you want to put into it. It's easier just to throw them all in one lot. So you have 500 of them instead of trying to go into different genres. Also, it's harder to do it by genre with music than it is with DVDs. The DVD is a little bit easier. Okay, this is workout, this is TV, this is kids, this is what, you know, for adults, action or whatever. So for music, it's a little bit more difficult to do that. I would recommend not doing that unless it's obvious. Unless you've got 100 jazz CDs, then maybe you could do it. Again, I've done that and it's worked, but in general, I like to just mix them. Also, what was the other one? Oh, right. Should you do an auction or should you do buy it now? I've only ever done auction. Actually, that's not true. I did do buy it now when I had 1,000 of them together for $100, and I sold a couple of those. So you can do that, and $100 is nice. And they end up, what, only spending 10 cents a disc. So I have done that in the past, but usually I like to just get them out quickly. But you can go either way. Lately, I've been just doing auctions. You won't make as much money, but you can get rid of the stuff quickly, get some money back, keep it moving. So, yeah. Okay, guys, this is how to profitably sell CD lots loose CD lots on eBay. This is a great way to monetize those CD duds if you're buying in bulk. Great way to just get rid of stuff. And instead of just throwing them away, you can actually make money off of the discs. And some decent money if you have a decent amount of them. So if you have any questions about this, recommendations, anything like that, tips, leave them in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel and talk about reselling books and media online as well as locally. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.